Nightmare at 2:13. I always thought it was funny how the neighbor's dog, a big old German shepherd named Duke, would go ballistic at my apartment window every night at exactly 2:13 a.m. At first, I figured maybe he saw my reflection or a moth, but the way he'd bare his teeth, hackles raised, it made me uneasy. Last night, I finally decided to check. I leaned over my bed, careful not to wake my roommate, and peered out into the dark. That's when I noticed something I'd never seen before. Deep, crescent-shaped bite marks gouged into the wooden frame right beneath the glass, fresh and splintered. My first thought was rats, but these marks were too big, too deliberate. I ran my finger over them, and a splinter drew blood. That's when Duke's barking hit a fever pitch, his paws slamming against the fence between our yards. The streetlight flickered, and, for a heartbeat, I thought I saw a shadow move across my ceiling, a ripple in the paint that shouldn't have been there. I told myself I was just tired, but sleep wouldn't come. Every creak of the old building felt sharper, like something was listening for me to move. Tonight, I stayed up, phone in hand, determined to catch whatever was spooking Duke. At exactly 2:13, the temperature dropped, my breath fogging the air. Duke started his ritual, snarling at my window, but this time he sounded desperate, almost pleading. Then I heard it, a slow, wet scraping above me. I turned on my flashlight and aimed it at the ceiling. Something pale and jointed was crawling, impossibly across the plaster, its limbs bending in all the wrong ways. I scrambled back, but it turned its head, if you could call it that, toward me, revealing rows of tiny, gnashing teeth. As I fumbled for the door, the thing dropped to the floor with a sickening thud. The last thing I saw before I slammed the door and ran into the street was its mouth opening wide, tongue flicking at the air, tasting the blood I'd left on the window frame. Now, every night, Duke's barking comes a little earlier, and the bite marks are starting to appear on my door.